What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the absolute hottest updates as they drop. Get ready, because today we've got a triple threat of incredible stories that are going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the world of high-stakes collectibles where legends are made and records are shattered. Then, we're shifting gears to a truly unique sports sponsorship that's making waves for all the right reasons, connecting iconic athletes with unexpected brands. And buckle up, because we're also heading to the racetrack where a major legal battle is unfolding, with massive implications for the future of racing. You do not want to miss this. Stick around, because the biggest stories are just getting started. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Unbelievable value unearthed. In a move that sent shockwaves through the entire collectibles market, a single piece of cardboard has just fetched an astronomical sum, rewriting the history books for sports memorabilia. This isn't just any card. It's a confluence of basketball royalty, a dual-signed masterpiece that has collectors and investors buzzing. The item in question is a 2007-08 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection dual Lagaman autographed patch card, a rarity so profound it's often hailed as the pinnacle of modern basketball cards. What makes it so extraordinary? It features not one, but two legendary figures, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But that's not all. Embedded within the card is a piece of an NBA logo meticulously salvaged from game-worn jerseys of both athletes. To top it off, both Jordan and Bryant have personally autographed this unique artifact, adding layers of prestige and collectability. The sheer demand for this card was so immense that it obliterated initial expectations, nearly doubling the auction house's own ambitious $6 million USD estimate. Heritage Auctions, the powerhouse behind this sale, saw the bidding climb to a staggering $12.932 million USD, establishing a new benchmark in the world of sports trading cards. This record-breaking sale signifies a monumental shift in the collectibles landscape. For decades, vintage cards featuring icons like Honus Wagner and Mickey Mantle dominated the top tier. However, this sale firmly plants a modern card, featuring contemporary legends, at the very apex. It's a clear indication that the market is evolving, embracing newer eras of sports heroes and the memorabilia that represents them. The consortium that emerged victorious includes notable figures like Matthew Allen, Paul Warshaw, and the well-known collector and television personality, Kevin O'Leary. O'Leary himself articulated the long-term vision for this acquisition, stating it's not merely a collectible, but an investment to be integrated into a growing portfolio of assets, likening its significance to their holdings in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and gold. This perspective underscores the card's transition from a fan item to a serious financial instrument. Previously, the record for any sports memorabilia was held by Babe Ruth's 1932 World Series jersey, which commanded $12.6 million USD just about a year prior. This Jordan-Bryant card not only surpasses that figure, but also solidifies its place as the new undisputed champion, a testament to the enduring power of these basketball titans and the ever-increasing value placed on authenticated, game-used memorabilia. But hold onto your hats, because the world of sports and unique endorsements just got even more interesting. We're about to explore a quarterback who's joining some truly legendary company on an iconic food box. A quarterback's unexpected endorsement. In a move that's capturing attention for its sheer uniqueness and cultural significance, a college football quarterback is finding himself in an elite club, sharing a spotlight once reserved for titans of sport like Michael Jordan and Muhammad Ali. This isn't just about athletic achievement. It's a story about identity, heritage, and the evolving landscape of athlete endorsements through name, image, and likeness. Nil deals. The athlete in question is Jake Retzlaff, the former star quarterback for BYU, who has recently garnered national recognition not only for his on-field performance, but also for making history as BYU's first-ever Jewish starting quarterback. His journey has been marked by pride in his heritage, often visible through his Star of David necklace and the affectionate fan nickname, BYU. Now, Retzlaff has inked a groundbreaking nil deal with Manischewitz, a company deeply rooted in Jewish tradition and famously known for its matzah. This partnership marks Manischewitz's very first foray into endorsing a college athlete, a significant step for both the brand and Retzlaff. The deal entails the creation of limited-edition matzah boxes featuring Retzlaff's image. While not a direct comparison to the iconic Wheaties boxes that have celebrated athletes for decades, the association with such a revered symbol of sports excellence is undeniable. Retzlaff, at just 21 years old, is embracing this opportunity to connect with a wider audience, highlighting his background and the cultural significance of the partnership. The promotional campaign accompanying the boxes includes videos and social media content that delve into Retzlaff's Jewish heritage, traditional Jewish recipes, and holiday celebrations, aiming to foster a deeper appreciation for both the athlete and the culture. This collaboration is a prime example of how NIL rules are empowering college athletes to leverage their unique stories and identities for endorsements. The matzah boxes, while not available for general retail purchase, will be distributed as part of a targeted promotion. The financial terms of the agreement, which spans from Hanukkah through Passover, have not been disclosed by Manischewitz. This partnership also arrives at a pivotal moment in Retzlaff's collegiate career. After transferring to BYU and starting the final games of his season, he recently withdrew from the university following a projected suspension related to a violation of the school's honor code. The suspension stemmed from a lawsuit filed earlier alleging rape in 2023, which Retzlaff denied. Although the case was dismissed, his admission to premarital sex violated BYU's strict honor code, leading to the disciplinary action. He has since transferred to the Chilean Green Wave, reuniting with a former coach. It's a story that highlights the power of individual identity in the modern sports world. But now, let's pivot to a different kind of high-stakes drama, this time on the legal front. Records shattered in collectibles arena. In a seismic event that has redefined the value of sports memorabilia, a single basketball card has achieved a staggering price, obliterating previous records and cementing its status as the most valuable sports card ever sold. The auction, which concluded recently, saw an unprecedented level of interest and bidding for an item that represents the pinnacle of modern basketball collecting. The artifact at the heart of this historic sale is a 2007 08 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection dual logoman autographed patch card. This card is not merely a piece of paper. It's a unique fusion of basketball history, bearing the authenticated signatures of two of the game's most revered legends, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Further elevating its exclusivity, the card incorporates authentic NBA patches sourced directly from game-worn jerseys of both players. The rarity and significance of this item were so profound that it dramatically exceeded all market expectations. Heritage Auctions, the esteemed auction house facilitating the sale, had initially estimated its value at around $6 million USD, a figure that was itself considered substantial. However, the final hammer price soared to an astonishing $12,932,000 USD, a figure that left industry experts and collectors alike in awe. This record-breaking transaction signifies a significant paradigm shift within the sports card market. Historically, the highest valuations have been held by vintage cards from the early to mid-20th century, such as the T206 Honus Wagner or the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. The fact that a modern card, featuring players from more recent generations, has now surpassed these iconic collectibles marks a generational transfer of value and influence. It demonstrates a growing appreciation for contemporary sports heroes and the artifacts that represent their careers. The buyer, a consortium that includes notable collectors Matthew Allen and Paul Warshaw, along with television personality and avid collector Kevin O'Leary, has indicated plans for a long-term holding strategy. O'Leary emphasized that the card will be part of an investment index, treated with the same seriousness as other significant assets like cryptocurrency or gold, signaling its acceptance as a major alternative investment. This sale also sets a new benchmark when compared to previous records. The prior record for a basketball card was a private sale of a Stephen Curry 2009 Panini card, valued at $5.9 million. At public auction, a Luka Doncic 2018 Panini rookie card had previously fetched just over $3.1 million. This new sale not only dwarfs these figures, but also surpasses the previous overall sports memorabilia record, which was held by Babe Ruth's 1932 World Series jersey that sold for $12.6 million approximately a year ago. The Jordan-Bryant card's monumental price underscores the immense cultural and financial capital associated with these two basketball giants and the evolving dynamics of the high-end collectibles market. It's a truly remarkable moment for sports collectibles, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But speaking of high-stakes situations, we're now turning our attention to the world of professional racing, where legal battles are heating up. NASCAR's legal showdown intensifies. The competitive landscape of professional stock car racing is currently the stage for a significant legal dispute, as NASCAR faces a heated antitrust lawsuit filed by two prominent race teams, including one co-owned by basketball legend Michael Jordan. The conflict centers on the allocation and ownership of racing charters, which are crucial for team participation and financial stability within the sport, and a critical court hearing is fast approaching. The core of the legal battle lies in NASCAR's charter system, which functions similarly to a franchise tag in other major sports. Holding a charter guarantees a team a starting spot in every race and provides access to significant financial incentives. The dispute escalated when NASCAR proposed a new charter agreement, offering a 7-year extension with an additional 7-year option. While 13 organizations accepted this offer, 23XI Racing, co-owned by Michael Jordan, and Front Row Motorsports rejected it, opting instead to file a federal antitrust lawsuit, alleging unfair practices and monopolistic behavior by NASCAR. Leading up to a pivotal court hearing, both sides have been actively filing new motions. NASCAR recently indicated its intention to reallocate one of the charters currently held by 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports to another team ahead of the 2026 season. This move has been met with fierce opposition from the teams, who argue that losing their charters would effectively put them out of business. They contend that such a decision would lead to irreparable harm, as drivers and sponsors, like Tyler Reddick, who has a contract clause related to charter status, would be free to leave for more stable racing operations. The teams are seeking an injunction from U.S. District Judge Kenneth Bell to prevent NASCAR from reassigning these charters until the antitrust case is fully resolved. The trial is currently scheduled to commence on December 1st. The teams have further alleged that NASCAR has engaged in bullying and retaliatory behavior, forcing teams to accept one-sided charter deals and prices that are below competitive market value. They draw parallels to situations faced by college athletes or UFC athletes who have also been compelled to accept lower compensation. The teams claim to possess smoking gun documents that support their accusations of NASCAR's illegal attempts to stifle competition and maintain a monopoly. NASCAR, in its defense, argues that since the teams never formally signed the charter agreements and their previously granted temporary injunction was overturned, they effectively do not possess the charters. NASCAR asserts its right not to conduct business with parties it does not wish to engage with, and that there is sufficient interest from other parties to reissue the charters. The outcome of this legal battle could have far-reaching consequences for team ownership, revenue distribution, and the overall structure of NASCAR for years to come, impacting how teams operate and compete in the sport. This legal drama is certainly shaking up the racing world. Now, let's quickly recap the incredible stories we've covered today, and then we'll wrap things up. That was an incredible rundown of the hottest stories. We saw a Michael Jordan Kobe Bryant card absolutely smash records at auction. Then, we explored a unique nil deal putting a quarterback on a Matzah box, putting him in legendary company. And finally, we dove into the high-stakes legal battle heating up in NASCAR between teams and the league. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the show, subscribe for more amazing content, ring the bell so you don't miss a single upload, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and make sure to follow us on all our social media channels for behind-the-scenes action and more updates.